Hey guys, I'm going to show you how I do my brows. So for this, we are using the Brow Artist Spoolie brush. So what I'm doing is I'm just shaping my brows into kind of the shape that I want to get at the end so I can kind of check out what I'm working with. So what I want to do is I want to use the spoolie. I'm going to brush all of my brow hair up. And I'm going to use my natural shape of my brow to do this. We're going to use the lighter color brown in the brow palette. And I'm going to take it in the lighter color in about a third of the way in from my inner corner. I don't want to bring any color into the very furthest inner corner, because if I do that, it will make it look too forced and too dark. So now we're going in with the darker color. We're going to bring this out to the outer third of my eyebrow, and we're going to bring that out as far as I want my brow tail to go, which is a little further than my hair naturally grows, because I don't want my brows to be as short as they are. We're going to follow that shape, the line where my hair naturally grows out, and we're going to fill that in, bring the tail out as far as I want, and I want my outer part of my brow to be the darkest part of my brow, the boldest part of my brow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill that in a little bit and blend it through. You can see it's already starting to take some shape there. Then I'm going to take my spoolie brush all the hair down, and I'm going to start to fill in where the root of my hair is on the top. Again, I'm going to go with the lighter color here, and I'm not going to go all the way into the inner corner, but I am going to fill right next to there with that lighter color, because I want it to be somewhat of an ombre so it looks a little more natural. So I'm making that line. I don't want my hairs, the root of my hairs, to show past the color. So we're going in with my darker color to go to the outer corner to make the tail more bold here. And we're blending it through because we want it to blend nicely and give it that nice little ombre. That's going to give us the most natural look that we have. We're just going to kind of clean that up a little bit, and then I'm using my spoolie just to kind of blend that color through. And it can also soften up a color to kind of brush the spoolie through there. And if I make any mistakes, I'll use that spoolie to kind of brush through it a little bit, and then go through with my darker color again to kind of chisel that out a little bit. And then we're going to brush some of that darker color into the inner corner just so that it fades a little better. My natural brows have a very square shape on the inner corner that doesn't have as much color, and then it has a very solid line. So I do like to kind of blend some of that color in a little bit so that the ombre happens a little better. And then you can see that my brows are much more bold, much more frame my face much better like this. It just gives my face that finishing touch that looks really nice. Now you can see the difference between my eye that's done and my eye that's not. Now what we're going to do is go into our brow pomade there. I'm going to use the brush part, and I'm going to just comb that right through my brows. This is going to help my brow hair stay in place. It's also going to help the color stay all day long, last longer. But like I said, the most important thing for me is that my brow hair stay in place, because if you have thick brows like I naturally do, they kind of go all over the place. It's like hairspray for your brow hair. So it works out really well. So for my final touch, I'm just going to use my spoolie to brush my brow hair up and then comb it with the very tip over to shape my brow exactly the way that I want it to end up. With the rest of this palette, we've got our little highlighter cream there. I just dab it in my finger, put it right under the arch of my eyebrow, and that will give my eyebrow that nice little bit of lift there. It'll reflect light and just really give you that lift that's going to make your eyes look bright and open.